Well, it's finally getting nice here in northern Michigan. I have a fairly good sized job at this house. I had just removed all these hostas from underneath this tree and placed them along the side of this house here in a new bed. And split them up. That's what I'm doing today, is mostly splitting. And here I'll be placing another bed. Mostly just hostas and sedum will go back in here. This was all new. The only thing that's old here is the cedars that are in place. I'm going to put clematis on this trellis. There's some more hostas and sedum. Kind of an odd combination, but it works here. They both do very well. Being the one's more of a shade plant, one's a sun plant. More hostas. These will all get split. They're just now starting to just come up. So it's a great time to split them. There's all kinds of them in here, plus a couple clematis that I'm going to pull out too. This has Annabelles, along with some hostas and sedum. Plus I have to add dirt to this whole bed. So I'm having fun today. Not to mention, we have to buy all the material to fill this bed that I made last summer. So it'll be all finished off this spring and mulched. It's looking good. Made it through the winter just fine. Hey YouTubers, this morning I'm pulling up clumps of hosta out of this bed. And it's a pretty easy process. I thought I'd stop in the middle and just show you real quick how easy it is with hostas, especially when they're at the stage where they're just starting to pop up and you're seeing the little spurs come out of the ground. All you really have to do is take your shovel, dig all the way around them, and they pretty much start popping right out of the ground like that. And you will cut off some of the roots, but hostas are so hardy that they don't need a whole lot to survive, especially when they're in this semi-dormant stage yet, where they're just coming out. And you can see the roots on this one is pretty good. And then all you have to do is take as small a chunk as you want and plant that with the barbs up, and you'll have a whole new hosta plant. That's the tubers, kind of where they keep their energy and their roots. Just plant it just like that, water it in, and you'll have beautiful hostas coming up this spring yet. They're very hardy. The rest of these are then going to go in this bed over here on the west side of the house with some sedum. I did all the hardscape last fall, and now we're filling in the beds. That's my job for today. There's some more hostas I'll be using. So there's some Annabelles in sedum in here right now. I'm just going to add to it. Now I have all these hosta clumps cut up into nice little pieces. They're easily usable that way. And I'll be placing them in this bed and then in this other bed also around the corner. Okay, now I have all the clumps placed out, ready to go in. I like to do a little bit of stagger because it does use up more of the perennials when you have splits like this. You have plenty to go around. I like to do the stagger, and it also makes your bed look fuller a little faster. So I'll pop those in, and that's about it. Pop them in, and then they already have irrigation here, so I don't even have to worry about watering, which will be nice. Okay, that's it. I got it all raked out. I raked it out real lightly, and it's hard to see these little guys now because they're so young, but they're right there. The spurs are right at ground level. They're just below. Get ready to pop here some more right here. So they'll poke through real quick. In a day or two they'll be exposed. And the one thing that I do want to say is you got to be careful when you're putting these in not to break these little spurs off, because then they won't grow from there very well. So just got to protect the spurs. But that's it for this little bed. It's done. It's got the soaker hose in place. It looks really good. This will look really good in a month.